Thank you very much, Asrun. I'm very grateful for your great chairmanship today. And I also wanted to thank our distinguished panel of British lawmakers and Irish politicians. And a very good afternoon to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Let me please also thank the diplomatic staff. We had the ambassador of Estonia and a number of very high-ranking officials from different embassies. At least 8 embassies, participated in this important meeting today. So I thank all of them as well. My name is Hossein Abedini, and I am a survivor of one of the many terrorist attacks of the Iranian regime on European soil. As Asrun said, unfortunately, I have lost many of my friends and colleagues at the hands of the Iranian regime's terrorists, and I myself narrowly escaped death when my car was ambushed in broad daylight in Turkey, and I was severely wounded by a number of so-called Iranian diplomats, terrorists in Istanbul. I was very badly wounded with the terrorist bullets. My liver was very badly damaged, my lung, my kidneys, and that sent me into a coma for nearly 2 months. And since then, I have had scores of operations as a result of that terrorist attack. In today's conference, we have the names of Dr. Kazem Rajavi and also Professor Rajavi, who was the ambassador, the first Iranian ambassador to the United Nations who joined the Iranian resistance. And he was the NCRI representative in France and Switzerland, who was assassinated in the European heart of the United Nations in Geneva. 40 days after the attack on my life, I was still myself in coma condition when Professor Rajavi was killed in Geneva. And also, people like Mohammad Hossein Naqvi, another Iranian diplomat in Italy who joined the Iranian resistance, and he was unfortunately assassinated by the Iranian regime terrorists in Italy, in Rome. He was the NCRI representative to Italy. So I think we have already heard a lot about, how the Iranian regime has been alarmed by the ramifications of the trial of its bomb-carrying so-called diplomat in Belgium and potential revelations of its record of terror. The regime is desperately trying to prevent justice from being served through threats and blackmail. And as we heard, according to the Reuters news agency, Assadi has brazenly threatened the Belgian officials with further terrorist activities. I think he has mistaken the Belgian court with his own regime's courts and resorts to threats in order to obstruct justice. So I just wanted to say a few more points because in May 2019, the NCRI exposed and documented how mullahs' embassies run the network of espionage and murder. The report, which is titled Iran's Emissaries of Terror, was published by the NCRI, and it's available on Amazon, and it's really a must-read for everyone who wants to understand and stop the regime's use of the diplomatic cover to carry out terrorist attacks in Europe and abroad. And finally, I wanted to say that the NCRI expects the UK and other Western governments to strongly condemn the clerical regime's terrorist threats, which are designed to obstruct the judicial process in Belgium and make it clear to the regime through concrete punitive measures that these threats are absolutely unacceptable. So ladies and gentlemen, as the speakers today rightly said, the paramilitary IRGC is a central force in the regime's repression in Iran and export of terrorism abroad. Indeed, as the NCRI has revealed in previous years, the IRGC answers only to the supreme leader, dictator Ali Khamenei, and exists only to guarantee the clerical regime's survival and secure Khamenei's grip on power. And as the NCRI President-elect, Mrs. Mayam Rajavi has said, Iran does not need two armies if the regime is not interested in exporting terrorism. That is why the National Council of Resistance of Iran has launched a campaign to disband the IRGC and have its billions of dollars of budget to be allocated to improve the life and the economy of the Iranian people, especially those who have been so badly hit by coronavirus. So we have called and expect the international community, including Europe, to support this campaign by designating the IRGC as a terrorist organization and stand with the people of Iran and the Iranian resistance in their call to disband the IRGC. So I once again thank all of you, and I'm grateful for the presence of all of you in this very important conference. Thank you.